Welcome to our seated exercise class today. Today is the last chair class of our Spring into Spring series, so I am so grateful that you're joining me today for this workout. I'm Ashley Lorch. I own Thrive Physical Therapy here in Rochester. If we haven't met before, welcome. Today we're going to do a 30-ish minute workout together in a chair, so literally all you need is a sturdy chair to do this workout, and that's it. And this specific class today I designed to be for arm strength and core strength. So there's actually nothing in this exercise class that involves your legs. So if you have a lot of weakness in your legs, where you feel like you can't use your legs, or if you have paralysis in your legs, you can do this class. So it's really going to be a good workout for the arms and for the core. As always, make sure you are listening to your body. If anything doesn't feel good to you, stop or modify. Make sure you're drinking water as you need it. But this class today is probably a little bit lower intensity. Follow along with me. If you're not keeping up with my pace, that's completely fine. Go at your own pace. And yeah, like I said, it'll be about 30 minutes or so. I wrote the workout out last night. I actually haven't done it yet, so we'll aim for about 30 minutes today. So let's go ahead and we'll get started. Find yourself in your chair. So I'm gonna go sit down in my chair. And once you're in your chair, scooch yourself forward so that your back is not supported on the backrest. If you absolutely need it, that's okay, but I want you to strive to really sit up through your core muscles with this workout today so that you can stay engaged through your abdominal muscles, through your spine. So let's go ahead and we will get started. Sitting up tall, open up your feet so they are nice and flat on the floor. Just feel your feet grounded to the floor. Feel your seat in the chair, nice and tall. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. All right, so now stretch your arms out to the side, really, really long. So with all of these exercises today, there are no weights involved. You are using your own body weight. So really activate through those arms as much as you can in order to get the most out of these movements. So arms are nice and long. We're just going to tip to the side and then tip to the other direction. I've got my wall here. Hopefully you have some more space than I do. So tip to the right and tip to the left. Staying up nice and strong through your center. Actually, think about reaching for something in either direction, something that you want to grab, and you can even do that grabbing motion with your arms. Keeping the shoulders relaxed so they're not going up too far toward your ears. And let's do about 5 more here. So reach, reach for 5, 4, 3, reach, 2, reach, 1. Come back to the center, keep those arms up, and now we're only going to reach toward one direction. So I'm reaching toward the left and coming back to the center. Left, back to the center. My posture is nice and tall, my shoulders are relaxed. I can definitely feel this in my shoulders, and I hope you can too. So let's go for 7, 6, 5, up nice and tall, 4, up, 3, nice and tall, 2, and 1. Now go to the opposite direction and then back up to the center for 10. Good, nice and tall. Keep on really stretching those arms, activating through your fingertips. You will feel it more through your whole entire arm if you really activate through those fingers. I think we're on about 7, 6, reach for 5, 4, you can do it, 3, up nice and tall, 2, and 1. Come on back to the middle and shake it out for a breath or 2. Let's actually take a few deep breaths. So inhale through your nose, raise your arms up, mouth, bring your arms down. Let's do 2 more of those. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth, press the air down. 1 more time. Inhale through the nose, arms come up. And press the air down, exhale. Let's go right back up to the top where we started today with this core and arm exercise. Arms are stretched nice and long. We're going to alternate side to side, reaching to the left and then to the right. We're going to maybe pick up the pace a little bit this time, but if you're not at my pace, if you want to go faster or slower, that's completely fine. Keep the arms, keep the shoulders depressed though. You don't want to be up with your shoulders shrugged. That'll start to create too much tension in your neck and you won't be able to breathe as well. So let's flow side to side for another 5, activating through the fingertips. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back up to the center. Beautiful. Okay, right into the single arm reach. I'm going to reach over to my right side. You can choose which side you want to start with. Just a nice strong reach, and if you want to actually reach and grab, you can go ahead and do that. Think about reaching for something you really, really want, either something tangible or intangible, something you really want to bring into your life right now, and pull it right into you. And then let's go to the other direction. My shoulders are on fire right now. Oh my goodness, you can get a really good arm workout without weights when you really think about activating and holding that position nice and strong with good integrity. Let's do 3 more for 3, 2, and 1. Come on back to the middle, shake it out for a minute. Okay, next one we're gonna do, maybe roll the shoulders back a few times, because if your arms are on fire and really feeling that first exercise, we're going to use a lot of the same muscles in this next exercise grouping that we're going to do here today. So make sure you're still sitting up nice and tall, feet are flat on the floor, spine is zipped up nice and long. Stretch those arms out side to side, wall to wall. Now, if you're already saying, oh my gosh, I can't, my arms just feel too heavy right now, you can go ahead and drop them down, kind of like a upside down letter Y, and have your fingertips pointing down toward the floor, and you can still do the same exercise and make it a little bit less intense. So, arms are stretching out, keep the fingertips activated. We're going to do some baby circles with the arms forward for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. Now backward circles for 10, 9, 8. Keep it up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Don't drop the arms. Now draw some bigger circles, wall to wall with those arms, maybe the size of a basketball. And we're rolling forward for 7, 6, 5. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you can, stay with me and reverse it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Arms are strong. You can do it. 3, 2, and 1. Drop the arms and shake it out. Let's do some head, let's take a little break here and we'll work on our cervical spine just to kind of loosen up the neck. So we'll just do some really gentle rolls with our neck. So you're gonna roll your neck around toward the right and then look up toward the ceiling. So down toward the floor and roll the neck up toward the ceiling. One more time, that direction. Down and around, nice and gentle. Feel a good stretch through your neck. And then let's reverse direction. So just a neck circle, loosen up those upper shoulder muscles that connect to the neck. And good. Relax. I should have worn my hair up today. Okay, super. I hope you're hanging in there with me. Let's move on to the next exercise grouping. We are going to bring arms again out to the side, and then you're going to press them forward, turn your palms, and then press them back. And when you come back, I want you to think about squeezing those shoulder blades together, nice broad posture through your collarbones. So coming forward, pressing back. Now remember, as much as you activate through your arms, the more you activate, the more you'll get out of this exercise. So if you're really floppy, just kind of moving the arms around, this is going to feel super easy and kind of like, what's the point? But if you think about really staying strong and activated through all of your upper arm muscles, your lower arm muscles, your fingertips, you will feel this exercise, I promise. Squeeze those shoulder blades back, press the air forward, now squeeze back. Nice job. Let's do 5 more just like this. Arms come forward, arms press back. For 4, turn the hands, push back. 3, push. 2, push. 1, push. Now stay here. Lean forward in your chair so you've got a little bit of a hinge going through your waist, through your hips. Keeping those arms back, I want you to pretend that you have a ball in your hands and you're going to toss it backwards. So you're tossing, you're keeping your arms nice and straight behind your body, but think about tossing a ball through your wrist. So it's a wrist flick. Not much else moves except for the wrists. You will feel your tricep muscles, which is in the upper arm and the back, really activate with this exercise. Let's do 5. Keep pushing that ball like you're really tossing it to the back of the room. 4, 3, good. 2, and 1. Go ahead and lower your arms for just a minute. And then we're going to take it from the top with the press and the pull with the arms. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Arms are nice and long and activated. Bring your hands together, flip your hands, press back. Squeeze those shoulder blades nice and long through your collar, collarbone here. Pressing forward, flip, press back, and press. Together, flip, press, and together. Keep breathing for 4, 3, press, 2, press, 1, press and hold, activate through those upper arms, relax the shoulders away from your ears, now toss that ball back to the back of the room. So you've got think about a heavy ball in your hands and you want to really push it away. Or think about being in water and you're trying to flick your wrist through the water. There's some resistance there. That will help to activate all of your arm muscles. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And go ahead and relax your arms down. Roll your shoulders a couple of times. Take any tension that built up out of your upper body. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next exercise for your arms and your core. So open up your feet a little bit wider here if they're not already opened up. And we are going to think about reaching up, kind of like at a diagonal toward the other side. So we are really going to activate through the core here, through these muscles on the side of our abdominals, which are our oblique muscles. So we're going to do a little tip to the side. We're going to feel a stretch, and then think about tightening through those muscles to pull yourself back up through the center. So we'll do 10 alternating, and then 10 on the right, 10 on the left. And then we will take it from the top with this exercise, alternating right and left for 10, and then 10 on the right and 10 on the left. Here we go for 10, reach, 9, up, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay on the right. Really activate through those, through your side body, so you feel a stretch, and then you feel the muscles really activate on the side of the body that the arm is reaching. So reach. Let's call it 5, 4, 3, 2. Fingertips are still long, and 1 to the left for 10, 9, good, 8, almost there, 7, reach, 6, reach, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the middle. All right, so your shoulders got a break there. You probably didn't feel it as much through your arms as you did the other ones. So let's go ahead and we're going to do one more series of arm exercises before we do our stretches for today. This workout is flying by today. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So this one, you're going to bend your elbows in toward your body, staying activated through those arms, and then you're going to press away. So pulling in the arms toward your body and then pressing away. So toward the body, push away for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Don't drop the arms. We're going to press up to the ceiling, like you're trying to really raise the ceiling up. Really push up, like you feel like there's weights in your arms, even though there's not. If you are really, really activating through your arms, your muscles might start to shake here, and that's a good thing. That means you are really activating through the arms. So keep on pressing it up like you are lifting something really heavy overhead. If you have shoulder limitations and you can't reach over your head, certainly just go up as high as you can tolerate. So let's bring it back down for 3, push, 2, press, 1, press to the body and push out for 10. Right about now, you should start feeling it in your arms. After the first few repetitions, it kind of feels like nothing. But as you keep doing more repetitions, we're really working on that muscular endurance. We're doing more repetitions with virtually no weight, and that helps to build up your muscle endurance so that you can do things for a longer period of time before your muscles feel weak and shaky. So you can get a good workout and a helpful workout for your functional activities throughout the day without any weights in a chair. And I hope if you're working out with me right now, you can feel that in your body. Some people are really surprised. But if you do the movements with good integrity, in a good order that makes sense, these type of workouts can be really, really helpful. Now to the ceiling, push up, come on down. Press for, 8, push, 7, nice and tall through your core. Try not to rock back and forth at all. You're really just staying strong through your spine and pushing up. Let's do 4, press, 3, press, 2, push, workout sheet that I wrote last night. So let's go ahead and do some abdominal twisting here. So this is to help, again, activate the core. We're rotating through the spine to give the spine a little bit of a stretch and going through that range of motion, which might feel really good. And if you want, you can bring the knee up as you twist, but it's completely optional to you. So let me go ahead and show you the movement. So I'm going to bring my arms up and have my hands behind my head. If this range of motion is not available to you, go ahead and cross your arms across your chest and have your hands lie on the opposite front of the shoulder. So my arms are going to be up here, and then I'm going to just twist toward the outer thigh of the opposite leg. So I'm twisting and then coming back up, twisting and then coming back up. Now, it's not a big movement. It's a small movement with really good form. Twist and up. And I'm thinking about wearing like a corset where all of my muscles are wrapping around my spine here. You will feel your abdominal muscles activate so much better when you do it that way. If you want to add the leg lift, it looks like this. So twist and up. Twist. Good. Twist. Let's go for 5 more, guys. 5, nice and tall. 4, up. 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice job. So we really worked our core today. We really worked our arm muscles. So let's go ahead and take a minute to stretch. So feet are nice and flat on the floor, a little bit wider than you normally would have them. We're just going to do a little tip toward one leg. Rest your elbow on the thigh, and then just stretch it out here. Hold that position. You should feel this stretch going through the whole entire side body, resting on that opposite leg, really just stretching. And then up through center, tip the other way, resting the elbow on the thigh. Nice big stretch overhead. And come on up. Hands on the thighs. Let's just tip forward here. Forward. Keep the neck nice and long. And then come on back up. You may feel a nice stretch in your lower back when you do this one. So down toward the floor, hinging forward and back up. If this feels really good to you and you want to take it a step further, you can reach toward the floor. And then come on up and open the arms back behind you. Reaching down toward the floor. And opening up nice and wide. Let's take our right arm and bring it across the body. Then with the opposite hand, hold onto the forearm right above your wrist and pull your arm toward your chest. You should feel a nice stretch going through the back of the shoulder here. Let's hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch arms. So taking the left arm across your body, take the right arm and hold on to the forearm just above the wrist. Pull that arm towards your body until you feel a nice stretch going through the back of your shoulder here. We really worked the shoulders a lot today, so this stretch probably feels a little tight, but also really good. Okay, let's stretch out the wrists. So take one of your hands, like wave it forward, flip it upside down so your palm is facing up toward the ceiling. Then gently take your fingertips with the opposite hand, stretch the elbow straighter, and then really gently you're going to stretch the hand open. So if yours doesn't go as far as mine, that's quite all right. My wrist is like kind of double jointed, so it goes a little bit excessively in this direction. You want to feel a nice stretch going through the palm and through the wrist. You might feel a stretch going through your bicep muscles here too. And then circle that hand around a few times, each direction. And then switch sides. So flip that left palm up toward the ceiling, stretch it away from you, hold on to those fingertips and stretch the palms, stretch the wrists, stretch the biceps. Sitting up nice and tall still through your spine in your chair. We're almost done today. The hard part is over. Since our muscles are nice and warm now, it's a good time to stretch. Stretching your muscles after exercise is a really good idea because you're not trying to stretch a tissue that isn't very warm and not very elastic. So it's good to do a warm-up when you're exercising, but you don't want to do a lot of vigorous stretching before you exercise because your muscles are essentially cold muscles where they're not going to be as pliable and you won't be able to stretch into them as well. So last stretch for the arms here, we're going to stretch out these tricep muscles, which we really activated through today. So if you have the available range of motion, you want to tip the arm up and reach towards your shoulder blade with that hand. And then with the opposite arm, you're going to come across over your head and just press the arm back so you feel a really nice stretch going through the back of the arm here. If this range of motion isn't available to you all the way up behind the head, that's fine. You can come down a little bit lower till you feel a nice stretch going through the back of the upper arm. Good, let's go ahead and switch sides. So I'm going to take my left arm, bring it back toward my left shoulder blade, take my right arm, come across my head. Just gently touch the elbow and then just press back until you feel a nice stretch going through the upper arm. Okay, super. So let's finish up here with a couple of deep breaths and just taking a moment to recognize and appreciate yourself for doing this exercise video today, showing up for yourself. When I know oftentimes that's the hardest thing to do, and you stuck with it. So let's go ahead and breathe. So bringing the arms out to the side and then bringing them forward. You're going to take a nice deep inhale. As you inhale, the arms come out and you feel your chest expand. So inhale. And then exhale. Hands come together. You can kind of dome through your spine if that feels good. Inhale, arms come out, lungs expand. Exhale, bring everything together. You can kind of collapse through here if that feels good in your body. One more time, exhale and expand. And then this time on the inhale, bring the hands down to your knees, to your thighs. And then let's just take just a few seconds here. I always like to finish up an exercise practice with tuning in to how you're feeling in your body, just kind of calming down your nervous system a little bit, and again, showing gratitude for the work that you just put in to take care of yourself today. So hands are on your thighs, gently rest them there. Close your eyes, and just find yourself in this seated position and notice any changes you might feel in your body after that exercise that you showed up for today. Maybe you feel a little looser, maybe you feel your heart beating faster, maybe you feel more warm than you were when you first started. Just recognize those things. You don't need to judge them, just identify them. Just tune into your body and how you feel. When you're ready, go ahead and open up your eyes, and that's our workout for today. I feel more relaxed. I feel good. Thank you so much for joining me today. All of these videos that we do on our Facebook page, we upload also to YouTube. So if you ever want to watch any of our exercise videos, we have workouts for people from, seated exercises where there's really no change in position, all the way to more challenging videos where you're getting on and off the floor and you're doing more intensive workouts. So we really try to help provide really easily accessible workouts for people. Maybe you can't get to the gym, or maybe you're trying to try something new and see if you like it. This is a great way to see if to try on something new. So, because trying on new stuff is always so good for your brain and for your body. And if you are trying to get more active again, if you feel like you've lost some strength and some endurance over the past year, and now that the sun is shining and things are warming up, and you want to get back to where you were before, but you don't know exactly where to start, you want some help coming up with a plan, please reach out to us at Thrive. We would be more than happy to talk to you and see if we're a good fit for each other. See if you actually need physical therapy, or if you need some one-on-one health coaching or personal fitness training. We do all of these things at Thrive. We do them in person, where we come to you at your house, or we can also do them on video chat. So please do not hesitate to reach out. If you want to reach me directly, you can always email me, which is ashley@thriverochester.com. Thank you so much for joining me today. Happy Easter. I hope that you have a really great weekend. And again, reach out if you have any questions or want to chat about anything.